So the next and final demo on our random demo night is Crime Simulator. Kind of sort of Thief Sim, but potentially up to 4-player multiplayer. That could be interesting. I think we're just breaking into houses and stealing stuff, so very much Thief Sim. But let's do it and see what it's like. I think that this might
Seems like
be.
Some big fish wants you out of here. They've got some demands. Read this through and sign it below.
Alright. I think this might be from the same dev that did Thief Sim 2. Come to think of it. Let me check on that quick. Yes, this is from the same dev that did Thief Sim 2, which, going back to the dev history, Thief Sim 1 was developed by a different group, but published by Playaway. Thief Sim 2 was picked up by a new developer who wanted to continue it and make it kind of their own, while the devs from Thief Sim 1 went on to make American Theft 80s instead. So now Crime Simulator is the multiplayer kind of request, because it was a very common request to have multiplayer in Thief Sim 2. So this, I think, is that dev's answer to that. A little bit of a complicated development history, but you know, whatever. Prisoner release form. Defendant, me. Case, redacted. Bail, some. Paid by, also redacted. Bail paid in full. Note, don't waste this opportunity. You are now free, but we expect you to repay your debt in full. Consider this a sign of good faith. We would hate to see your talents go to waste. We will send transportation shortly. Do not disappoint us. Twin Minds. Indeed. 1 week later, back in jail. No, 1 week later, planning crime. Okay.
All right, here you are. To put it simply, we bailed you out because we hate to see your talents go to waste, and we expect you to pay back what you owe by utilizing your desire to not go back behind bars. This is your current base. Not much to look at, but here you can store all your tools and loot, maybe even buy some furniture. For now, let's get you familiar with the most important skill, which is lockpicking. To learn skills, you need to find skill leaflets. I know where we're gonna find the first one. Get to the pin board in your truck.
Okay, interesting. So, truck, out for missions, home base, loot box to send loot by lever. This has a bit of a feel of Sketchies, of all things. But also, I guess, Lethal Company in a sense. Yeah, maybe this is a Thief Sim version of Lethal Company / Sketchies / all of the other ones that are doing the same kind of theme right now. Interact, practice, lock. Okay, so what am I actually doing? Use pinboard in truck. Pinboard in truck.
Using this pinboard, you can change the difficulty, but only once per quota. Invite friends if you have them, and most importantly, select the next location where you'll commit your crimes. Let's select Rural Street and get started.
Okie dokie. Small neighborhood in the middle of nowhere. A few normal houses and one garage unit. Good place to practice your criminal skills. Okay. I seem to be able to click stuff, but not really. Okay, confirm. Complete assignment without police involvement. Steal items without being seen. Complete the assignment on normal difficulty. Steal an item worth over $500. So there's also some feel of Phasmo to this. Challenges on a clipboard is very Phasmo-ish. The truck, the pinboard, that kind of stuff feels very Phasmo. So maybe some similarities. Rural, casual, money, quota, yes. Now, I saw the quota of 1,000 and 3 days left, which very much is A Lethal
Let's
Company-ish.
start with an easy place to break into, 106. Usually there's someone there, but today she seems to be gone. Break in either by finding the key or figure out another way.
Okay. So, interesting. So this is more of like a neighborhood sim robbing thing. We got a different dude over there. I see. You stay facing that way, bud. Key. There we go. Some door was unlocked. Interesting. It's not even going to tell you which one. So you're supposed to figure it out. Okay, he is facing. Doesn't matter, though. I don't know if it matters.
Great. There should be a skill leaflet inside. Grab it and use it to learn the skill.
Skill leaflet, you say? Ah, basic lockpicking skill leaflet.
Now you know how to use the lock-picking tool for basic locks, just like that. To acquire more skill points, you need more experience, which you gain by stealing, doing jobs, challenges, and other tasks. Get to your truck and order the lock-picking tool on your computer. It will arrive via a drone drop.
Okay. There's nothing else here. Alright, fair enough. Okay, store. A lockpick. $50. Order will arrive shortly. Do not stand in the spot where the drop will occur. It might prove deadly. Well, now I want to know. Where is that going to be? Do we get a drop spot? I heard it. Oh, jeez, okay.
Bad news. The lady at 106 has returned home. Time to do some sneaking around. Get back inside and lockpick the metal cabinet. Steal whatever you'll find inside. Good luck.
Okay. Alright, lady. Ah, she's sleeping. Probably should have been quiet about that.
Nice stuff. Should get you ahead on your assignment. Get back to your hideout using the pinboard. We'll make proper use of that loot you found.
Alright. I got loot. Okay, loot. 1 out of 106. Great. VIP loot 1. Didn't read the rest of it.
That's it. You gotta reach the required quota in a certain amount of days, then you will get a higher quota to reach. Once you reach the required quota, use the red button next to the lever to finalize your assignment.
Okay.
I've unlocked jobs and item requests on your computer. For now, accept the job at 106.
Okay. Job. 106. Plant a package in the marked location. Okay. Sure.
That's all I wanted to show you. Try to reach the required quota by stealing stuff, completing jobs and item requests. fight a friend too, it's always a bit easier when there's someone helping you out. Good luck on repaying your debt.
Okay, so this plays very much like the Thief Sims, with the difference of the quota and the time limit and stuff. So I'm curious how much different it really is, other than the quota part. But let's place you in there. 50 bucks, great. What about you? Nothing. Okay, well, no one else needed that. That's fine. I hope that we have some way to identify loot prices and whatnot. Maybe it's one of them upgrades I saw. At least I think I saw. Skills, lockpicking, abilities, active bonuses. Not useful at the moment. Okay. Okay, so when it said plant package, am I to be delivered said package? Like, is the package waiting for me once I get there? Because I didn't see a package delivered to me. Nothing. Interesting. Oh, it's waiting outside her door. Got it. Package. Okay, so where is she? Is she still... She's missing. Okay, she's missing. I am noticing, at least at the moment, a complete lack of information about their schedules, their routines, that kind of stuff. Great, I did it. Okay. So we're currently on day 2. So I'm assuming we need to loot some stuff. Oh, what's up, bud? Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about their schedules. I don't see buttons. NPC routines. Once you purchase the required info package about a certain house, you may view current tenant information in the corner. Each person's image is assigned to an NPC. Colors tell you what they're doing at the exact hour. Home, sleeping, or out on a stroll. That guy was red, so I'm not sure what his deal is. Alternatively, you can view NPC routines by looking at them and clicking the displayed prompt. Their routines change slightly each night. So that guy did not have a visible routine. Nope. Give me that back. So I don't know where he went. Bobby pin. Advanced lockpicking. Glass knife. Okay. I don't think we can do this one yet. Do we have a map? We don't have a map. I think there was a radar or something in the van. What was that? Ah. That is not useful. Golden card, skill leaflet, door key, police. This is not useful at all. Okay. Do we have any jobs in here? Level 2 locked. Okay. So here's where we can get hints for places, or for things and stuff. Dave's is the one I just tried to break into, and I didn't have the tools to do the thing. Marks. So it looks like Arya and Kate's are probably the starting ones because of the price of the stuff. So let's grab Kate's info. Tenant might go to the garden. So where's 102? Now, it did say protected by video surveillance.
Anybody there?
No.
You'll regret that.
Fuck. Ow. Alright. That was cool. Great. So the video surveillance was indeed there. I just couldn't see it. So that is something we are sorely lacking from the original Thief games, is the ability to scan individual tenants, grab their information, learn about their habits, that kind of stuff. So I lost my thing, so let's get a new thing. Alright, so we're on day 3, and I need to steal another 900 bucks worth of stuff. Now, why is that at 150? It was at 50 before. Oh, the 100 came from the reward from the job. Interesting. So that actually counts towards your quota. That's good to know. That's not just spending cash. Alright. So let's go back one more time here. And either succeed or find out what happens when we fail our quota. See. So now that we've discovered that, it's now visible. That's great. Lovely. Good information. Now, I know that security guard can come out front here. And we also don't seem to have any access to the garages from the front, but that's okay. Alright, so we've got 106 is Arya's place. We need to find 102 for the other one. 104 is Tom's. 105 is Mark. Alan. Kate. Okay, tenant might go to the garden. I just heard feet and steps. I hear feetsy steps, but I also don't see her. But she just turned on a light, so she's somewhere nearby. There she is. Yeah, not being able to see their routines is definitely a tricky bit. Okay, well that wasn't very useful. I got a shaver. Door. I think she is going to the garden right now. So now would be a great time to enter through the window. I need one more thing. Ah. Oh. She's got a creepy basement.
I'm calling the cops.
You weren't in the garden, ma'am.
911, what's your emergency?
In pursuit of suspect west at Hall Road.
Fuck. I thought this was my truck. It was not my truck.
Disregard the call.
Alright, well that was exciting. Now, we have 2 red X's. What are the red X's? Are they indicating... Why are there red X's? Hello? Ah. I mean, it says location unavailable in demo. Sure, that's fair. But I'm curious why there's a red X here. Because there's a red X over there. I don't get it. I don't know what the red X's are for. Alright, not having a map is detrimental to my health. Now, can we... No, I need that. We can. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're doing stuff. Not great, but we're doing stuff. Now, where was her place again? Because I got lost and confused. So it says tenant might go to the garden. That is not useful information. We are missing all of the critical information about where this person might go on a regular basis. So did she go to the garden? She did not, so she's probably in the basement. Oh, hello, random neighbor.
Such a boring day.
You're a boring day. I don't know who you are. But yeah, not being able to get information about where they're gonna be is tricky.
Huh.
I don't know what she was doing.
Stay away!
You stay away.
911, what's your emergency?
Fine. What if I just go down here? Son of a bitch! She has a safe in her basement. Well, balls. I'm just gonna hide right here. I can't believe that worked.
Suspect not on the scene.
Shit.
I heard something. I see him.
Fuck. Ow. Aha! So, the cops are not an insta-kill in this, which is interesting.
Disregard the call.
And they give up almost immediately. Alright, I'll take it. So she had a sneaky camera in her basement looking at her safe. So we can look at a dude, but we can't, like, get information about a dude. Who are you? What's your routine? Why are you walking around? Where's your house? How much cash do you got on you? Okay, you. $86 for a locked laptop. And $64 for the TV receiver. So we definitely did not make quota. We got like, I don't know, $400 here or something like that. But I want to see what happens when we return and don't make it. Six out of 108? It's at 106 before. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Okay. So the quota number, or the number has changed again. It's now 100 out of 1,000. Whereas before, the first time it said 50 out of 1,000, then 150 out of 1,000. Now it's only 100. So something's changing here, and it is not keeping track of all of the quota, or all of the items that I'm selling. So let's just push this button. Okay, so 683. Finalized delivery.
You're useless, aren't you? Well, consider our arrangement terminated.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He had a sniper waiting for us. Alright, fair enough. So, that's Crime Simulator. I'm sure it's more entertaining with friends.
Best of luck on your journey. Hopefully you can do better than your predecessor.
But also, it seems like it's missing some kind of standard thief sim type elements. Specifically around being able to tell when the neighbors will be doing their thing, seeing if we can find out routines, staking out the joint. So now it's more of just a random hope that they're not going to walk into your room, or a random hope that they aren't that they're going to be away from their house or whatever. It feels like we're missing that critical piece to be able to deal with this stuff. And I'm also curious about how we're supposed to deal with the cameras. Let's take a look at the tools and stuff, because that will possibly help us figure this out. So store. Crowbar, typically for opening windows and or boxes that might have loot in them. Baseball bat for knocking dudes out. I don't have to pay rent anymore. 5 stars. Someone died because of this. 5 stars. Broke on first use. Don't recommend. 2 stars. Alright. First aid kit for healing up. Lockpick. Bobby pin is your next level. Lockpicking. Stethoscope for cracking open safes. Glass knife for opening windows. Zip ties, if that's locked, I'm assuming that's going to come later, but that's probably for tying up people in the house so that they don't call the cops or whatever. Sleep gas, blowtorch, ladder, banana, hacking, credit card stealer. So a lot of the stuff from Thief Sim 2 is in here. Up to and including straight up murdering everyone who's in your way so that you can steal without problems. But I didn't see any ways to disable the cameras. Could be I missed it, very possible. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it for sure, and see if it's gonna get any better. It probably will, because the guy actively developed Thief Sim 2 for quite a while and filled it up with all sorts of content. So, but yeah, that quota counting thing needs to be fixed, because that was definitely not working. But whatever, that's fine. That's Crime Sim. Yep, looks decent. And that'll be it for tonight. I'm going to go pretend to sleep and probably not be able to sleep until 4, like usual. But yeah, late night Friday. Not many people are here, but if anyone is lurking out there, appreciate y'all hanging out. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.